Well, Merry Christmas, especially to Isaac and Elle on this, your very first Christmas. We can't be with you, but we thought we'd send you some greetings from Troy, New York. I was born in Troy, New York, and your parents were born in Troy, New York. And there was something else that was born in Troy, New York, 195 years ago. It was a poem, A Visit from St. Nick. And it was published in 1823 in the Troy Sentinel. It was an anonymous poem. It was given to the publisher by a woman named Butler. And they didn't know for a very, very, very long time who wrote the poem. Ultimately, they did find that it was Clement Moore. Oh, he was a brilliant, brilliant man, and for years and years, he couldn't be associated with such a frivolous poem. Okay, but it's turned out to be the most popular Christmas poem in the world, 195 years old. It was called The Visit from St. Nick, but we know it as 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. I hope you like it. Bye-bye.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Elazar and Isaac. This is older than me. 1949. My parents got it for me when I was younger than you. It's like BB said, the night before Christmas. And I'm going to read it to you now because we can't be there to read it in person. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds. Visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Ma in a kerchief, and I in my hat, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, threw up the sash. The moon on the crest of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh, and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Thunder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when meet to an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetops his coursers they flew, with a sled full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof, prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his sack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin, 'twas as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sled, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight,
Merry Christmas to you, and to all a good night.
Merry Christmas, Eleazar and Isaac.
We love you.